Why would you want to retire in Arroyo Grande, California? Well, let's go over some reasons and see if it's a good fit for you. And we're getting to it right now. Well, hello there and welcome back to the channel. My name is Vernice and I'm a local real estate broker here on the Central Coast in San Luis Obispo County. So in this channel, we talk about real estate, lifestyle, and everything in between. Absolutely love it. We can't wait to hear from you should you need our help. So we're going to get right into this video, and this is about Arroyo Grande and if it is a place that you might consider for retirement. Arroyo Grande is one of our smaller towns. It's more inland east of the Pacific Ocean. So it's away from our Pismo Beach area where, there's more of a tourist downtown, beach attraction there, and away from Grover Beach, the coast areas where the beaches are. But you're only like 5 minutes away really from the first area of Arroyo Grande that you would get to from Grand Avenue. And Grand Avenue is the main road that takes you from the entrance to the beach in the Pismo State Beach in Oceano there that you see right into where Finn's restaurant is. And if you head east on Grand Avenue, you will run right into Arroyo Grande. That is one of many pockets of Arroyo Grande, and that's what makes our area so interesting and intriguing to a lot of people. So for our retirement community, we have that demographic. It is very prevalent here. A lot of people come over from our neighboring areas and counties, Fresno, Bakersfield. We have the Central Valley. And then, of course, as we've talked about many times, our Bay Area people, San Francisco, San Jose, and then down south are, Los Angeles and our San Diegoians. So those areas seem to migrate over here for a second home or, for retirement opportunities. So, and why Arroyo Grande in particular? So I grew up near the village of Arroyo Grande, and we will save the best for last, but that is an area that we will talk about. But there's many pockets of Arroyo Grande. So again, there's East Arroyo Grande, which is the closest to the Pacific Ocean. And then we have what I always refer to our finger roads. And our finger roads take you out to beautiful terrain, landscape throughout. As you can see behind me, we have a lot of beautiful hills, rolling hills. We have a lot of oak trees, a lot of different trees as a matter of fact. And it's just throughout Arroyo Grande. And we have a lot of agricultural fields, through Arroyo Grande. We call it AG. And this type of terrain is very common. So we have East AG, we have the Arroyo Grande Mesa, which leads you up on top of the mesa, hence the name. And the infrastructure to that is a little bit old school. It's kind of, you go through the Pacific Coast Highway and you reach that area. And then you have another finger road that leads you into other areas of Arroyo Grande, which are still inland, and it's called Old Oak Park area. We have the Rancho Grande area, which are more bigger scale, almost more luxury homes in that area, Rancho Grande. And then we have off of James Way, the Highlands area. And I have videos about these more in depth. But my point is that we have in Arroyo Grande a variety of properties, style of properties that you can definitely choose from. And that seems to be an attraction to our demographic of our retirees. Okay, so one of the things that I've come across is that niche.com has rated Arroyo Grande number 4 on their list. And we wanted to kind of break it down. We don't want you to miss the opportunity to explore Arroyo Grande. San Luis Obispo seems to be another huge attraction, and rightfully so. But however, I want you to be aware of Arroyo Grande. And one of the factors that we feel as we're getting feedback from our people that are moving into the area for a second home or, planning out their retirement home is, the climate in Arroyo Grande. The climate seems to be a really big attraction to many that are coming into the area. Because you're more inland and east, in the heading east away from the beach areas, is there seems to be a breaking point right by the village of Arroyo Grande that the temperature just changes. The overcast coastal influence doesn't seem to hit that area as much, and people like the sunshine. There are some pros and cons to living by the beach, and one of the cons is you're going to be waking up to fog and grayness, and that messes with people's psyche sometimes, and some people don't like that. So Arroyo Grande seems to fit that bill for people that want the sunshine, and pretty regularly from in the morning, you're not having the grayness from the beach. So that seems to be a really big factor for people that are coming into the area. So that is one of the reasons that we feel that, that seems to attract the retirement community. So as you're exploring, just be mindful of that and know that Arroyo Grande might be an area for you to explore if you're looking for the sunshine. Okay, so my next point or item that I want you to kind of digest as you're exploring the area is that Arroyo Grande has, as I was mentioning, different locations, areas, and home styles to choose from. So you have choices. You have choices of areas that you can pick within Arroyo Grande that could fit your lifestyle and your needs. So for example, we have our finger roads in areas like in the Arroyo Grande Mesa that can facilitate 1, 2, 3 acres, a half an acre. So that is a possibility if that's something that you are searching for. Horses, if you've ever wanted to, venture into that lifestyle, that's definitely a possibility. And there's some areas that have a little bit more bang for your buck, depending on their location and amenities and things of that nature. So, this is where you kind of have to reach out to a local broker and, make sure that you don't miss any opportunities, any areas that could perhaps fit your lifestyle and what you're looking for. But that is one of the great perks about Arroyo Grande. You can get a dialed in home that feels like you're away from Arroyo Grande, from the freeway, the 101, and 5 minutes, 7 minutes later, if at the most, you're right in town where you can have shopping, restaurants, and all those things. The choices of homes and styles, so you can have a little small something by the village of Arroyo Grande that's older and smaller and single story, or you can have a bigger estate, closer to like Rancho Grande, closer to the area, to town, or off into the finger roads where you're going to just be really privatized, and away from everything if that's what you want. And there's different types of builds. There's the ranch style, there's, the total dialed in bigger homes that are more Mediterranean, semi-custom, custom homes. We have some tracks, not very many track homes, areas or subdivisions. So again, that's what we love. And I think that's why a lot of people seem to venture to Arroyo Grande as retirement, because it just has a lot of variety and it seems to attract our retirement community for different sizes, different architectural design, and that just really seems to attract that community. So just wanted to let you know that is an option for you as you're exploring Arroyo Grande, California. All right, and so one of the main things that really attracts our retirement community is a specific area that's near and dear to my heart because I grew up in this specific area that's changed so much over the years, is the village of Arroyo Grande. The village of Arroyo Grande is that area that you come to first if you're taking Grand Avenue over to East AG is what we call it. So the village of Arroyo Grande is a little area that you'll see some footage right now. It's got back-to-back restaurants that you can literally just stroll on through and have your pick of all varieties of food, from Italian, Mexican, pizza, hamburgers, deli, all American, a little bit gourmet, Mediterranean, just bakeries, a cafe, coffee place, and just your morning, where you get to get breakfast at a cafe. That's all in this little condensed area, along with antique shopping and some really boutique-y, very charming, very quaint little stores that you can, do your local shopping. And it's really great. This is where we have our parades. This is where there's concerts at the park there, that at Heritage Park in the gazebo that are usually put on by our local Rotary, the city of Arroyo Grande, and it's the bandstand, it's the kids events, and we do a lot of things to support our places there for shopping, because Arroyo Grande doesn't have a lot of revenue coming in from big block hotels like the beach areas do. So, this is our smaller community local vibe location, if you will. And I think that's why we feel that this is a good place to perhaps retire. Again, it's just like everywhere throughout the county. You're going to be able to enjoy a farmer's market on Saturday afternoons. And, that's right there behind the parking lot behind Rooster Creek and throughout that parking lot in that area. So that's been ongoing for a million years since I was a kid growing up there. And things have changed through the years. Where Mason Bar used to be a JJ's Market, that is now located in the Arroyo Grande Mesa. And that where the Agrarian Hotel used to just be an open parking lot, open area that we as kids used to walk across to get over to Tally Ho, a road over there. So all those things have been a trademark, a landmark of the village of Arroyo Grande. We have a lot of festivals. Some are trying to come back. There's a local association that just united to bring back a lot of the things that we unfortunately lost during the times that the world pretty much changed for a couple years. So, that local spirit, that local drive to keep that charm of Arroyo Grande is really what it's about. And it's something very special. I think our whole area is very special. As I've told you, I grew up here, raised my kids here, and I am still here and have no plans of leaving the area. And Arroyo Grande really is a special, special place. And you can go anywhere in town, talk to the locals, and I think that they would definitely agree. It is a smaller area. Our population is smaller here, and we're just like it almost feels like you're in a Tombstone movie with a little bit of a shabby chic. So it's a lot of fun. And, wineries, of course, we've got them all over. Arroyo Grande is no different. So our small town vibe here is really great. There's that swinging bridge that's down there. What's really great about the village is you can own a property real nearby and, a hop, skip, and a jump, and there you are enjoying all the festivities, the local stuff that you want to do. You can go out to eat all the time if you choose to, or just stroll around and enjoy whatever events are coming through town. Every month throughout the year, we have a lot of things going on there. So again, the village of Arroyo Grande can offer the retirement community a really quaint and charming, low-key, local area that you're not going to have like the San Luis downtown, a little bit more higher paced over there and a little bit more trendy. Arroyo Grande's village is just a whole different vibe with more of a just laid back local place to gather for our locals. You will get a lot of the kids coming down from the middle school at Pauline Middle School, which is where I went myself. And that's up a hill that you will see as you're in the village of Arroyo Grande. So some hot spots would be Mason Bar, Rooster Creek, and then you've got the Branch Street Deli there where they have outdoor music that you can sit out there, and it's really comfortable. It's very family friendly, very pet friendly, and very retirement friendly. So it really covers and checks all the boxes. And even with that, it's still very at a small scale. So that's what's really just fantastic about it. So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a nutshell there of why Arroyo Grande seems to attract our retirement and why you might want to consider perhaps retiring here as you're exploring San Luis Obispo County. I just don't want you to miss the opportunity to explore it. Of course, reach out to somebody. This is why it's important to work with somebody local. And again, just remember that we are real estate brokers. Even though we love making these videos for you, I love sharing as much much as I can about the area and what areas really facilitate what community or where you're at in your life. So hopefully this helps you out a little bit. As always, feel free to reach out with anything you may need, day, evening, weekends. The only way that we can find that sweet spot for you is if you reach out to us via text, email, whatever you need to do. If you found anything of value, please be sure to subscribe, like the video. It helps other people just like you find the information. And of course, reach out. We'll give you more details and we'll have a good conversation to figure out what is the best place for you to land here on the Central Coast. And so until the next video, we'll catch you later.